Traveling with a baby or toddler can be daunting for any parent, especially during the holidays. Even the most experienced travelers stress about their first time on a flight with a little one, know all about that. But having a child does not mean you have to stay home forever this holiday season. Pediatrician and author Dr. Whitney Casares is here with us to answer the important travel questions that you might have before boarding with your little one. So let's help relieve some of that traveling stress. How does one know if their child is old enough to travel?
Most babies are old enough to travel by about 6 weeks to 2 months, so right after they've had that first set of vaccinations. But check with your child's pediatrician to make sure it's the right time for them specifically.
So I'm curious, what nutritious mess-free meals and snacks do you recommend that caregivers include for a road trip, airplane, or train ride?
Yes, wholesome snacks and meals are a must. You want to make sure that those foods are developmentally appropriate for your little one's age and stage. If they're ready for solids, I love Gerber Puffs because they are made with whole grains, essential vitamins, and nutrients, and also Gerber pouches. They're made with real fruit, including superfoods like blueberries. And so they allow parents to provide delicious, nutritious foods to their kids, but without the mess or the preparation. One really important thing is you want to make sure that your kids are seated, that they're supervised, that they're in a safe place to prevent choking hazards while they're eating on the road.
What toys do you recommend for consoling infants and toddlers?
For the littlest, I like teethers and rattles, especially because you can clean them easily if they fall and you can pack them easily into your bag. And then for older kids, sometimes a lovey or a plushie can be helpful because it brings that comfort of home, and it can also reduce the stress that comes when they feel that extra air pressure in their ears on ascent or descent in the airplane.
How can I manage my little one's sleep schedule and feeding routine during travel? We know that is super important.
Yes, for sure. So it's all about reducing stress as much as possible for parents, for me. And part of that means managing your expectations. So it can be really difficult to actually help your child stay on a routine, but try your best to have them go to sleep at the same time every night, wake up at the same time every day. You can also practice if they're going to be sleeping in a portable crib. You can have them sleep in that crib for a couple nights before you go on your trip. And then white noise can also be helpful just to calm and make it so the environmental change isn't so stark for them.
And where can we learn more? This has been great information.
Yeah, so Gerber.com/parent talk is the go-to site, not just for feeding resources for your little one, but also when it comes to all things parenting. I would head there, Gerber.com/parent talk.